Hey, whoever's out there, thanks for stopping in. I'm Clyde Lampley. I do music tutorials. I'm here working to ask for subscribers. Uh, yeah, I'll play you a song. Um, guys, I don't mind playing for y'all, but what I'm here to do is teach you guys how to play. Um, I'll show y'all a few riffs everybody asks for if you need a lesson. Country roads, G, E minor, C, and a D. Actually, G, E minor, D, and the C. Or Stairway from Heaven. Boom, 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 boom. Guys, I appreciate you asking me to play, but my point is I'm here to encourage you guys to play. And if you have trouble making chords and stuff, I try to make it easy. Bar chords especially, those are hard for beginners. Okay, you guys always ask for Hotel California. Look what the first thing it starts with, a bar chord. Now, if you're a beginner, this bar chord might skin you, back and you can't make it. Well, next thing after that's another bar chord, F sharp major. So how do we get around this stuff if we can't make bar chords but still want to play? Well, right here, fellas, I'll show you. The B minor. Da 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 bum bum. That's not a bar chord. That's a workaround for this bar chord here. Bob Dylan and I don't have a guitar yet. You and Bob need to get you a guitar because I'm pretty sure Bob's lonely without this guitar. Yes, I am live. Thank you. You said fire. I don't know about fire, but I try to be real, fellas. And I'm looking for subscribers. So before my internet goes out down here in the Philippines, y'all go up there and hit subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later. I really don't care. It's up to you. But I'm here trying to get subscribers and meet YouTube requirements, earn watch time to get up to their requirements. Howdy, partner. Howdy. Hey, Mike. Thank you for stopping in. I play electric guitar and I'm a beginner. Well, good luck with that. I love electric. The chord arrangements are the same. A G is a G on any guitar. Uh, but they are electric guitars a lot different from an acoustic in tuning and how you would tune it. And I've had several of them. But I just look at it like an acoustic, but it's not. In actuality, there's a lot more to it. Uh, life, life lesson, old fella. Yeah. Which kind of life lesson you want? Any of them. Uh, here's the first one I'll think it come to my mind when you said life lesson. Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today, fellas. And don't procrastinate. Uh, you may not have tomorrow. I may not have another minute after this tutorial. After I get off this live, I may croak in the middle of it. Heck, I don't know. So use your time wisely, fellas. That's my life. What is the old timers advice? Some of the Brazilian assassins, they died in 96 from wars. I don't know about that. I heard, any. Yeah, we are. Busy, and I understand, life throws a lot of things at us. But here's the truth, guys. You have to set your priorities. I found people do what they want to do. Now, the truth, you got to work, you got this, you got commitments. But if you want to practice guitar, let's just relate it to guitar. Pick it up 5-10 minutes a day and work on your basic chords. And after you get those down, work on something new. Every day try to learn a little something new. Just a little bit. Those little bits adds up. Uh, Thank you. Well, my career is pretty much over. I'm working on a YouTube career now for a hobby. Uh, I'm 13 and only I know 4 chords, and can you show me 3 more? Well, I don't know what 4 you know, but if you know 3 chords or 4, and if you can sing in that key, then you got all really you need. But yeah, there are plenty of chords, guys. Once you learn your basic cowboy chords and a couple of minors, which are usually included in cowboy chords, you start working on sus chords, you start working on sevenths, C7s, and whoever that is that asks for another chord. I don't know what chord you can make, but look, let's just assume it's a D, okay? Now you pick that finger up over that and the middle finger, you just made a sus chord. So now you know 4, you know how to make a D. Mundo, yeah. I've heard of Mundo. Some guys asked me to do that on TikTok. Now I don't know it. I went and learned the chords. Uh, depends on, my God, I don't know all those songs. I have a TikTok account, guys, and kids ask for, specifically Filipinos, they ask for Mundo. So I went and did it. I think he used a capo up here, and I only went and learned the little dee 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 dee, little opening lick. But fellas, here's my point that I'm trying to make. It don't matter what song it is. You learn your chords and you can learn it. I don't have an iPad in front of me, guys. This is my iPad. Y'all see this piece of paper? It's a cigarette carton I tore down. That song right there is, I think, Stairway from Heaven. I'm not mistaken. Uh, you learn the chords, guys. It doesn't matter the song. You learn the chords. I prefer acoustic. And the necessary chords, guys, are 8 basic chords. Uh, and if you know what key your voice is in, then you really only need 3 and maybe a minor. I'll show you guys the 8 basic chords for the beginners here. And any of you guys that are old timers, y'all just bear with me. I'm sorry, but I'll try to help here when I can. Look, guys, your basic cowboy chords. D, A, G, E. We're back to A again, D. B or B7. Now this is a B flat. This is a B. That's a hard chord to make. So y'all see how I make it? I plant this finger here because technically it's supposed to reach over here to the 4th fret. Go up here and grab this B string. C, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are your and minors. E minor, A minor, D7, G7, C, C7. You plant that pinky on your C, now you got a 7. So if that fellow said he only need 4 chords, well, now you know 5 if you can make a C and plant your pinky. Hey there, what's going on? Hey, thank you for stopping in. I do music tutorials and I'm looking for, I can play a different note in different scales. I'm looking for subscribers to my guitar tutorial channel to ask you a question about what's going on. I'm working. YouTube said come here if you want to get subscribers and take action and get watch time. So I'm trying to do that. Yeah. Now, guys, you have 2 scale. There are 2 basic terms you'll hear in about scale. It's diatonic and pentatonic. Now, diatonic is a fancy word for chords in your scale. There's only 12 notes in music, guys. 10 and 2, 12. 12 notes. If you don't count the majors, there's really only 8, and one of them is an octave back to where you started to begin with. Penta means 5. When you learn your pentatonic, A minor pentatonic up here, And that's the next scale after you get your C scale, guys will probably learn. 5/8, 5/7, 5/7, 5/8, 5/7, 5/8, 5/8. Okay? And then you learn to play that backwards. So, come on, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand exactly all what you said there. Yeah, but there's 12 notes. That's counting minors. If you count the minors, there's 12, yes. Anyway, any other questions? Yeah, I could play a slide guitar, but here's how you do it, guys. You got to tune your guitar down to open G tuning. That's the first thing you have to do. And open G tuning, then you can use your your bar finger for a slide. Keith Richards, Rolling Stones, all of them play out of open G tuning. Well, the Rolling Stones anyway. Some of us folks down south will get a glass bottle or a medicine bottle or a pocket knife, and once you learn open G tuning, then you learn where your 1, 4, 5 chord is in whatever key in open G, what that would be. Now I'm not going to tune this thing down. I don't. I actually did a tutorial on open G tuning on my channel. Can you play Norwegian Wood? No, I can't. But if I look at the chord progression, I probably could. And that's my point, fellas. I'm here to try to emphasize, learn your chords. Then you can apply them to anything you want to play. Hey, thank you for tuning in. Bass. Thank you for tuning in. Musicians, and I hope there's some of y'all here watching. I want to emphasize a point to you guys that are here. There's no way possible to have that many songs in my memory bank. I'm like you guys did in school, or like I did in school. When I had a test, I'd cram all night for it and learn it. Next week I'd forget it. Short-term memory. I don't internalize songs unless they mean something to me and commit them to long-term memory. So, but these chord progressions, in fact, I don't internalize the chord progressions. The only thing I try to internalize is how to make them. And when I go to look at a tab like this, I know how to make a C sharp 7 and all that stuff. And that's what I'm trying to emphasize here, guys. I think, I can't remember, I think it was House of the Rising Sun, probably, or what is that, Smoke on the Water. Back in my day, those were big riffs, and so you learned them. I love all songs. I love so many, I can't really pick a favorite. What's, C sharp 7. Okay, look, let me just show you something about, okay. First of all, you lift this finger up right here off your C chord, that's a C7. Now you want a C sharp, in theory you slide that up 1 fret. That would be a C sharp 7. I don't know if you have the bar or not, I ain't looked up a C sharp. This is a C right here, and when you lift that finger, it's a C7. Now, a C sharp, guys, is, let me show you like a C minor. 4th fret, let me make a, hang on. Okay, now I lift my finger off and I call that a 7. I don't know if it is or not, but that's what I do for a 7 on most of my chords. Now again, guys, I'm not Marty Swartz. I'm just telling y'all what I do. Some other, you'll see like an E7. Somebody plays say an E7. Look at here. I call this an E7, but you can also plant your finger down here on your B string on the 3rd fret. That's an E7 also. So there are a lot of voicings for chords. Smoke on the Water is E, Yeah, E, G, and A. Or bar chords, power chords, that kind of stuff. Fellows, I really thank you for coming. I just hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. Uh, you know, if you like any of the stuff, fine. If you don't, well, that's fine too. I'll refund your money. How about that? Zero's pretty easy to refund. I'll just say, why, you mean down here? You see that action on this guitar? It's a high-end, this is a cheap guitar. We don't have any luthiers down here where I'm at. I've done all I can do with an Allen wrench. This is a chunk away guitar, fellas. If it caught fire, it wouldn't bother me. I paid $40 for it. I like it because it's compact. But I don't. I use a capo when I want to get down here and play down here like Stairway to Heaven. I'll show you a lick. The Stairway to Heaven is one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do like Jimi Hendrix and count my frets. If you want to play Stairway to, let me get over. Okay, do y'all see where I'm at up here? That's on the 6th and 7th fret. Then I drop it down and then I go with. Then I grab that one. To answer your question, why I don't play up here, my strings are warped. My guitar neck's warped. I just use it because I can make chords with it. Heather by Conan Gray. No, I can't. Can you play Joker Man by Bob Dylan? No, I can't. Not unless I got a chord progression, guys. Like I told y'all, this is my iPad. Y'all see this here? This is a cigarette carton with chords written on it. I go use my phone and look them up, and then I learn them. If I had an iPad or something here in front of me and I could Google your songs, I probably could play them if I need the chord progression. That's what I'm emphasizing here, guys. Chords. Learn your chords, and then you can play anything you want. One of the viewers asked me to learn what is Bob Seger. Y'all ever heard of Night Moves? This thing here. Let's see. Night Moves. It's a really easy song to learn, and no bar chords. So I was happy to do that. I'm working on that. Let me show y'all my Night Moves iPad. It's out here. Oi! Are you okay? I just want to show you something. Y'all see that? There's my other iPad. There's Night Moves. I'm working on it right now so I can get a tour of it. And what I'm emphasizing, guys, is learn chords. I hope that makes some sense to you, those that are still here. Learn chords, and then learn your chord progressions for the song you want to play. Tears from Heaven. Night Moves up yonder on the table. One thing I have in common, the chord progressions that I have to learn. And what is that? Any song, guys. It doesn't matter what it is. You do that, you learn your chord progressions, and you can play them. Any other questions, fellas? Please ask. I mean, I love to answer them. I'm here for that. I thank you for stopping in. I pretty much said what I have to say. What does it say? So, learn chords, and then you can use any way you fit. Pretty much you can, because you can transpose chords. Guys, yes, learn chords. Chords, if you're a guitarist, chords make the lyrics. People ask me how do I pick out like lead guitar part. I don't pick lead guitar, but I'll tell you what I do when I pick a song. I pick around the root of the chord. I'll show y'all with an example. House of the Rising Sun. Okay, it starts on the A minor. You got two options. You can strum that, or you can pick around the root. Do you see where the top note is on that A minor? Do you see what I'm doing when I'm moving my finger? When I go to the D, what comes after that? I don't forgot. F. Okay, now you see what I'm doing? I'm picking around the root of the chord. And let's do it again. Okay, that's how I pick, guys, and y'all got a fancy word for it. Y'all call arpeggio. It ain't nothing but, arpeggio ain't nothing but a broken chord. That's an Italian word that I really can't pronounce good, but it means broken chord. All right, any other questions? Did I answer your question about that? You learn chords, you can transpose music, and you can play pretty much anything you want. It frees you up to. Now, if you're going to perform, you need chords and lyrics. Okay? Guys, I don't try to learn all the lyrics to songs y'all see on my channel. I'll make them up if I don't know them, or I'll hum them. Trisha, hush, I'm trying to make a video, please. Thank you. I hum it because I'm focusing on chords here. Now I do try to do. I try to sing on my videos to show where chord changes are, because there's nothing more aggravating than looking at a chord tab and not knowing exactly where to change it. So I try to do that. I even try to edit and put up the chords in the video, but that's it. Old school classic skills. All my props go to your skills that pay the bill. Yeah, well, mine don't pay no bills yet. I don't consider myself a musician. This is a hobby. I love it. I was born around one and hadn't been on my life. But do I make a living? No, I don't. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube right now to get me another guitar. That's all I care about, guitars. I love guitars. Yeah, thank you. Because I don't get paid. I ain't got paid for a gig in 30 years, probably 30 years. I did get paid for one, and I wouldn't expect to get paid for that. It was about $14. It was at a beer and barbecue house in America. And a little band was there, and they asked me to sit in. And I was happy to sit in, just to sit in and play. But we split up. Back then, they passed the hat around, like y'all see the street guitarists. They opened the case up or something. Folks come in there and put money in it, whatever. We ended up four of us splitting. I think it was $100 or something. I don't know what it was. No, and I done some contests in my day. You know, we had my day before America's Got Talent. We had Hotel 6 and Ramada Inns and what's the other one? The hotels there in town would put on, you know, to promote their lounge. They would put on talent shows. And I'd hear about a talent show with, you know, you get a free supper and first prize $50 or first prize $100, whatever it was. I've done a few of those. Have you ever taken mushrooms? No, I haven't, and that's probably the only thing I hadn't. I thank God I didn't. How much do you do for the one you want? I don't really know. I'm not really wanting, to buy a guitar, fellas. I have a tailor in the other room here. I hadn't showed y'all. If y'all don't follow me, you don't know that. In fact, I have 4 right now guitars. they're all what I consider throwaway except for that Taylor because it's a very expensive guitar. But I busted a string on it while I was doing the live. So I'm using trigger here. Uh, I love Yamaha. Uh, if I bought one, I'm torn between that and Yamaha Red Label. I'd like to try a Yamaha Red Label, but I'd be happy with a Yamaha 800. It ain't nothing but a beginner's guitar, really. But they sound so great. Uh, back in my day, I could buy a good Yamaha for $100 in America. Uh, that was a long time ago, though, fellas. And I give them to my kids for Christmas and stuff. Well, I get one for Christmas for myself. I've had an Ibanez, I've had a Taylor, I've had Kate, I've had Gibson. I ain't had a Gibson. I think a friend of mine had a Gibson. And a Gretsch. He had a Gretsch. Uh, Probably Yamaha. But I'm hoping that I can get one of the music companies, the big, here in town, once I get enough reach. YouTube does offer advertiser partnerships. I'm hoping I'll get one of these music companies to send me a guitar to promote on their channel. So I really don't care. I'm hoping I can get myself a good Yamaha. Wow. Yeah, I had an Alvarez too. Those are great guitars. Alvarez is a great sound. I've had one of those. I'm glad you mentioned that. Guys, I've bought and given away so many guitars in my life, I can't remember them all. If I see somebody I think needs a guitar worse than I do, that's got talent and wants to learn, I'll give them a guitar. Uh, Especially if they don't got money. And most folks where I come from ain't got money. Uh, Alvarez are nice. I paid 30. You got a good deal on that, buddy. Thank you, guys, for subscribing and liking. Yo, my boy is yo. Yo, what's up? Oh, yo. Got you. Yeah, that's the. Yeah. Alvarez are great. They are. They really are. I love Alvarez. They're great sounding guitars. I had an acoustic Alvarez. I probably wish I'd kept it. An Ibanez. Ibanez played well. I've had, I think what's the other one? This thing called a Gibson used to be, before it was Gibson, maybe y'all can help me with it. Epiphone. I've had Epiphones. I like Epiphones. Epiphones are great sounding guitars. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, Japan and China, guys, those are, and now I think Taiwan is where they're making the Yamahas. I don't know about the others, but Japan and China have great manufacturing, facilities, and they do great work. But you're gonna pay for it. Even in America, when I went around to the mall there up in Mobile, Alabama, the guitar I bought came from Japan, or at that time probably Japan. Play a song. What do you want me to sing? How about play a song, Piano Man? Let's play a song. Here we go. We'll play us a song, old guitar man. Play us a song and we'll subscribe. If you don't play a song, we just gonna move along. And we're gonna say goodbye to your life. How's that? Okay now? Hey. Yeah, they are. For whoever wanted a song, yeah, guys, I play. I'm just not here to play for you. I'm here to encourage you guys to play and to subscribe to my channel. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Well, the golden days are over, but residuals of those days still, they're here. Guys, there's nothing that we do today that was not based on something. I want to suggest to you that our music comes from classical music, Beethoven, Chopin. You go further back than that, but if you start right there, uh, that has influenced our music today. Now it's a different style of music, but it is it's the foundation, I feel like, of where we are now. Now let's just take Beethoven for a minute. Some of you guys know rock and roll. Maybe y'all heard a group called Queens. Guess who's those guys know classical. They learned classical Beethoven, and some of them use it in the riffs. Some da 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 da. Yeah. Have you played 12? I don't like 12 strings. It confuses me. It's too many. I have played one though. In fact, I probably own one. That's too many strings to tune up, brother. I have difficulty with six on a good day because my ear ain't what it used to be. But no, they sound beautiful, but I don't like to have to tune them. Yeah, they sound great. They sound like a ovation uh, on pumped up. Ooh, they got that big volume to them. Yeah, it is a lot to deal with. Do you know any Sinatra? I did it my way. I think I could do some of this stuff. Set 'em up, Joe, or New York. I could learn the lyrics to it. I mean the key progression. Uh, Bing Crosby, I did White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I did that. I was trying to get some views on it during Christmas, but it didn't go over well. I think I got 400 or 500 views, not a lot. Caves. Yeah, that's it. And guys, I did a video on caves. The problem I have with caves is when you get to the C and the G, and and you actually want to make them. Now there are workarounds for that. But if you guys don't know what the cave system is, please look at my video and I'll give you my explanation of it. I put that up about a week ago, I think. My understanding of caves and how it helps you to navigate the fretboard. Nowadays, caves is, although it's fundamental, it's almost antiquated because now top string. Okay, you use an E shape. That's part of your cage system. But the top string you use an E. The second string you use an A shape. I use it this way. Then on down and down. But the cage system, guys, is nothing more. It's the same chord at a different voice, and each shape will make the same chord. And I'm gonna do a video on how to use the capo out and find all 5 positions using the cage system, which is this, guys. C. All right. Now, when you think about your A, what is that shape right there? That's an A. Okay? It should be like this, but I make it like this. When you think about a G, now the G, when you get up here, let's see, C, A, you go to your farthest fret, and then you go here. This is a hard stretch for me. I try to do this. Actually, I play that note there. That's why I don't like it. I don't like the cage because when you go to use it and bar it, ED on that. But it does. It's a good system to know. You learn your triads, guys, and if you know this, if you know you take a D shape, you slide it up 1 fret, you got a D sharp. You slide up another one, you got an E. It's an E, it's an octave higher. And on and up. Each one of these shapes, guys, E. What is E sharp? F flat. Yeah? all the shapes, guys, are movable. Yeah, I have some Billy Joel on my channel. Piano Man is one I did on my tutorials. Uh, I haven't done any others of his. I did that. Hope he says 20 more years. Uh, yeah, I don't know if Billy Joel's still alive. Is he? Maybe he is. I'm not sure. I don't know. I do the best I can do to keep up with not whether I'm still alive. I woke up this morning. Yep, I'm alive. How much you charge for a Gummer Hummer? Uh, I'm gonna let that one slide because I can't get a hold of you. You got yourself one there. All right, now here's what? Damn, change your strings, huh? Yeah, I heard that, fellas. I appreciate it. Can you please play Country Roads? I can show you the progression for it. Oh my God. Yeah, I got some originals. They're on my channel too. I wrote three. I wrote one when my son passed, and I sent that to America to hopefully they'll use it in Greek counseling there. I got a couple up there, Mom. You are the what? I can't see what y'all are saying. Guys are YouTube man got a sub. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I don't even mind the riffs. I appreciate it, guys. I thank you. The point is, I want you to consider checking out my channel, and if there's anything there you can use it. You could always unsubscribe anytime you want. I don't care. That's up to you. But right now I'm working. This is my corner. I'm a $2 hooker on a $10 corner trying to get up $10, fella. Huh? I ain't worried about nobody harassing me. I got a pretty tough skin. All I want is you guys to be, nice to one another. If you ain't, I'm gonna figure out how to. I just cut the video because I don't put up with that nonsense, guys. I'm an old man. I don't put up with it. You need to report. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm real. Yeah, I'm real. I can't imagine God putting anything this ugly together for just fun. I must be real. Yep, I'm real. Yep, I'm real. This old guitar here is a chunk away guitar, and my strings are dead. Somebody said, "Damn man, change your strings." Guys, I'm in the Philippines. I ain't close to setting where I can get a bunch of strings. I don't use online, the mail order and all that. It takes me a good 8 hours to go back and forth if I want to buy a good set of strings in a music store here. So I have two sets that I keep. When one breaks, I'll replace it if I want to. I got one broke on this Taylor in there now. I haven't replaced it yet. And it's a long ways to go to get strings here. I wear them out. As long as I can make a D chord, I make a D chord with it. I'm from Alabama originally. I thank you for your subscription. Alabama. Yeah. Yeah. Alabama, dude, right there next to Mississippi, down south. That's why it's stumping your bumpkin. You ain't never been down south, you probably ain't never heard anybody talk like this. This is the way we talk down there in the country. Now, I had a little time with my teachers in college over the way I talk, but you all heard me trying to recite Shakespeare with this Southern accent. Like my daughter, she came in one day to school, she said, Parlez-vous français, Daddy? I speak French. I said, you do? I can't lose the accent, guys. It's just part of who I am. Alabama. Yeah. We got a lot of good musicians come out of Alabama. Hey, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. As two young fellows coming up now called the Bradley Brothers. I want to take time to encourage you guys to check them out if you're in America. You'll see them on YouTube here. Big old boy, he called him Guitar Man. Wears a pair of overalls, look like a, works in a steel, just brown old overalls. They're going to open up for Shenandoah this in February. They're in Mobile, Alabama. I mean, they have come up a long ways. Fantastic guitar players from my hometown. I play whichever one I can get a hold of at the time. Sims, Alabama here. Welcome, Sims. Barbara Crutchfield. Oh my God. Thank you, Barbara, so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I just want to say condolences again to you and your family. And thank you, Barbara. You take care of yourself there. Muscle Shoals, Sweet Home, Alabama. Yeah, Muscle Shoals. Yeah, fellas, y'all. One of my coworkers just stopped into my channel. I'm blown away. Out of Mobile, Alabama. What's that say? Clyde, all right, you take care also. Thank you, Barbara, and thank you so much for your time. And what time is it here? So it must be 12 at midnight there. You try to get some rest, young lady, if you can. All right, now, how about Pup? Yeah. I did some Peter Paul. Is that Peter Paul and Mary or Simon and Garfunkel? I think I did Puff the Magic Dragon. I did Sound of Silence. I have that up there. All kinds of stuff, fellas. Puff the Magic Dragon, live by the sea. Probably D, G, and A and A7. I'm not sure. Puff the Magic Dragon, live by the sea. Yeah, I got bigger chords there. 847, okay, it's 847. Y'all can't hear me play. What? We can't hear you playing. All right. We were out on a date in my daddy's car. Hadn't driven very far. What is it? Screeching tires and a busted glass. Y'all don't know that because y'all ain't old enough. That's where can my baby be? That same chord progression used all over a bunch of songs. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'm really honored that you did. You know that song? Play Devil Sisters #1 hit. I'm a dirty pig. I don't know that one. I'll tell you one I will play that I can remember real quick. Y'all ever heard the Pointer Sisters? When he said sisters, that clicked for me. Riding in your car, turn on the radio, Will you pull me closer? And I just say no. The Pointer Sisters, Fire. I say I don't like it, but you know I'm a liar. Now, when you go look at this song on the tutorials, guys, on the tabs, they show it up here with bar chords. But I try to make songs easy. These are open chords that y'all see me using here. I love to. I'm Rolling Stone. Yeah, Keith Richards. Well, I met her in a barroom down in Memphis. Now, Keith Richards, guys, they play in open G tuning. But you can play Honky Tonk Woman in standard tuning. Met her, I met her in a barroom down in Memphis. What is it? It's a D, G, and an A. Tried to take me upstairs for a ride. Well, I took a pip and I put her across my shoulder. That's standard tuning, but Keith Richards, they play that in open G tuning. I could play I'm So Lonesome I Can Cry. Yeah, I know the chords. I play it with DG and thank you for that. I'll try it, D. Did you ever see a night so long? Time goes dragging by. The moon just went behind the cloud. I have all that stuff on my channel, guys, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize. Learn chords and you can play whatever you want. Here comes the sun, yeah. My point is, guys, I'd love to play for y'all, and I appreciate you asking me, but I'm not here to play for y'all. I'm here to encourage you guys to learn basic chords and to come to my channel if you want to learn a song. That's what I need. I need watch time on my YouTube channel, on my video. I've got 500 and something of them up there. Got to be something y'all want to hear. Love Thick Blues, yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see. I believe I'm leaving this old route. Go my pappy, I'm stepping out. I got the honky tonk blues. Oh, that's a honky tonk blues. Okay. I don't know black or white. But fellas, my point is, if you learn these chords, you can play anything you want. And I do play for you guys when you ask me. If you ask me for a song, I try to learn it. If I don't know it, I'll try to learn it. And I'll put my lesson up, what I got from it, and I'll show you. That's the only thing that's got me to the level I'm at now, whatever that is because of you guys. Because I'm one of them 3-chord Merle Haggard guys. Today I started loving you again. I'll stay on that till the cows come home. Today I started loving you again. I'll lay on them kind of chords all day. I'm a Southern, that's what we do. But you guys have forced me to get out of that and, use bar chords and other things. And I appreciate it. So, that's what I do. And you'll see songs on my channel that you wouldn't think this should be there if you called me Grandpa from Alabama. Billy Joel. Rod Stewart, uh, Elton John. Yeah, Jackson. Yeah, I know Jackson. Well, I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye. That's all she wrote. Well, let's see what. Well, we got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Try to loosen my coat. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye, that's all she wrote. Yeah, but it's all the same. What the chords is C, F, and G. Yeah, or C, F, and G. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye, that's all she. And that's my point, fellas. Y'all see what that young fella just put down there, those chord arrangements for me? You learn the chord arrangements and you can play anything you want in any key you want. And that's why you want to learn these keys, fellas. Maybe it's hard to sing in the key of D or a key of G. E is really hard for me. But you learn the keys and then you can play a different key. Wasted days and wasted nights. And I did that one. It's on my channel. I did both of them. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls and wasted days and wasted nights. Now they played an E. I think B flat. Wasted. Let's see. Wasted days and wasted nights. Wasted days and wasted nights. I've left for you behind. Your heart don't. It's on my channel. Go look it up. I need a view time, guys. Please, y'all be doing me a favor. If you want to hear Wasted Days and Wasted Nights, go up there to 3-chord country. You'll find it. That's all right, mama. D chord guy. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right with me. Do it any way you want. That's all right with me. Well, that's all right. That's all right, all right. That's all right, sweet mama. In a way you do. Well, I'm leaving town tomorrow. Leaving town today. Leaving town and I don't know when, but I'll be on my way. That's all right. That's all right, all right. Okay now? Thank you for asking me. I appreciate it. Marty Robbins. I did Big Iron. I did two versions of that, or the tutorial that's on my channel. Out in West Texas, town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. And what is the other one? From a town called Agua Fria, that's Big Iron. Rode a stranger one fine day. It's on my channel, guys. Keep breathing. What is that? Do you mean keep breathing or the song? Do Turn the Page by Bob Seger. I don't know it, but I will look it up. Right now I'm working on a Bob Seger piece. Guys, I don't use iPads and stuff like that. This is my iPad. Y'all see that? This is a cigarette carton with chords written on it. That's how I learn stuff. So when you guys are asking me to play stuff here, I don't have a monitor behind me where I can go, okay, give me a minute. If I don't know it from memory, I just don't know it, but I can go learn it. Which one is AM and C minor? Ramblin' Man by Hank Williams. Lord, I don't know how to do Ramblin' Man. I don't think, not, it's not this one I'm thinking of. A minor and E7. What's A minor and E7? I know how to make them, but I've lost them. Anyway, fellas, you guys have been tremendously kind and supportive for stopping in here. Please tell your friends to consider subscribing to my channel. And did you serve in the military? No, guys, I was drafted. I volunteered first time. I was drafted the second time. My vision, I have cataracts. I've had 7 eye operations, and I'm considered legally blind by the United States government. In fact, the last several years of my work career, they had to provide me a reader. Uh, they paid somebody to read my stuff for me because I don't see well. When the Lord made me, He made His rambling man. Those are the rambling news. Let's see. Now I know Ramblin' Fever by Merle Haggard. Ramblin' Fever, kind can't be measured by degree. Ramblin' Fever got a hold on me. I don't keep my feet in one place too long. Whatever, yeah, guys. If you learn the chords, you can play anything you want to play, and that's what I emphasize on my channel. I'd love to stay here all day if I could, and I appreciate you guys staying here. But I want to ask you to consider subscribing by any what? No, I've heard that one while my guitar gently weeps. I may try to learn it. I did 2 or 3 Beatles songs on my channel up there, and that's not one of them though. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Well, thank you. And that song he's asking for while my guitar gently weeps, it's a pretty song. I may have to take a look at it. I haven't tried to learn it. Hello again. Hello. Yeah. Well, I know Hank Williams songs. I know them by heart, most of them. I just don't play them a lot on here. They're on my YouTube tutorial. 'Cause unless I get older players, young folks don't relate to that stuff too much. I try to play a myriad of music to reach out to young players and encourage y'all to look at other genres. I love country music. I was raised up in it. But just because I love country don't mean I can't. Chord progressions don't have a genre. They work in any genre. You just learn the chords and you can play. Whoa, rock. Play anything. All right, I'll show you guys this to make that point. Somebody asked me for Hotel California. Starts on the B minor. Da 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 da. F sharp, man. And then it goes to A. Da 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 to an E. Ba 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 ba. Then to a what? To a G D. D D to a D to an E minor back. Guys, like I told you, I'm not here to play for you. I'm here to teach you. And that's what I do. I really appreciate you guys asking me for requests. I don't mind doing them, but when you start playing, play this, play that, that undermines the purpose of the whole point here. You guys can play this, play that. You learn chord progression. And that's mostly what I emphasize. I'm gonna show you my iPad one more time. Y'all see them chords there? Do you see any lyrics there? No, you don't. But if you play that chord progression, it will give you the lyrics. It will give you the melody. Okay, not the lyrics, but it give you the melody of the lyric. Does that make sense, any of y'all? That's why I focus on chord progression. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, drop D tuning. Thank you. And see what? That's what we emphasize. If you do drop D tuning, guys, you just take this E string, tune it to your third string there, an octave. Third string is a D. You drop that down if you want to do that. That's drop D tuning. A lot of songs are played in drop D tuning. Those are the kinds of things you learn if you're a beginner. Uh, Once you get past your basic chords to do. And those are the kinds of things I show you on my channel. I think I got drop D tuning up there. That young man just put it out there for you right there. So, because you showed me how to play Hound Dog, sure. If you can make a D, G, and an A, or you can make an A, an E, and a D, depending on what key you want to play it in. I do it in D. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, howling all the time. Ain't nothing but a hound dog, howling all the time. Never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. That's nothing but a D, G, and an A. Now, if you want to soup it up and use bar chords, you could go up here. That's the A, the G is here, and the D is way on up here. A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D. Way on up there, well, I can't get because of my warped neck. Hello, fellas. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I convinced you to consider looking at my channel by now. That's all I'm here to do, fellas. And thank you for taking the time to watch. You learn the chords and you can play anything you want. Okay, and Ring of Fire, yeah, that's D, G, and A. We just played it. Look, y'all saw me just play Hound Dog. Here's Ring of Fire. Take that finger off that D there, it becomes a sus. You put it here, it's another form of a sus chord. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I feel into a burning rain of fire. D, G, and A, guys, are y'all starting to see a pattern here? All songs. Guys, I'll tell you something that makes these songs a little easy. Back when, in early country music, Farron Young and them boys writing music and playing music, they, when the chord progression worked, you hear another song come out right behind it. Sound like the same thing. Even Hank Williams, Senior and Junior. Now, I'll show y'all one that I just did here by Hank Williams. Well, I left my home out on the rural route. Told my pappy I'm a stepping out. I got the honky tonk blues. I got the honky tonk blues. Yeah, Lord, I got 'em. Then it goes those yells, honky tonk blues. Okay, the E, A, and the D. Now, y'all know this song? Don't you worry about my brother, it'll be alright. Me and that woman got a license to fight. Mind your own business. If you mind your own business, well, you mind your own business and you won't be minding mine. Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams Sr., still the same three chords, guys. Different progression, different words. Yeah, Blue Christmas. Same thing, guys. Now, if you want to do it in E, A, depends on what key you do it in, but all my stuff, I will have a blue Christmas without you. Be so blue, thinking about you. You'll be doing alright. Your Christmas so white. I'll have a blue. I got it. Blue. I was close. You get the idea? You turn me on. Be honest with you. Is that a song? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, fellas, look at here. I gotta go smoke a cigarette. I made a promise not to smoke on camera because kids might be on there. So thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing the next time. Y'all, peace out. Yeah, I could do the cocaine blues. I've heard that. Right now, I think it's probably time to get off of here. I think I told you guys what I need to tell you, and I hope you enjoyed a little bit of it. And so next time, peace out.